And welcome to FN White People, your friendly neighborhood white people. Today, we are going to be talking about how the tool gods have smiled upon Harry. So, let me start with how this all started. I wake up one morning, like one does, and I check my phone, like one does. And I see a message from a one Sam Pula. And I was like, Sam Pula, that name sounds familiar. I think that's one of the guys who works for John Malecki. Now, John Malecki, if you don't know, is a pretty well-known YouTuber. He does two channels. One is called Unscrewed, and the other one is The Builder Bunker.
No, that is
The Builder Bunker is the app.
the app. His main channel is just John Malecki, and it's just
Okay. So, very famous YouTuber. We were big fans of him in this house. So much so that we went to even tour his facilities up in Pennsylvania.
now. Hang on a second. You are definitely a fan of his now because of what has recently happened.
Like, can I get there? Can I get there?
I just want to make a correction not a correction, just a small appendage. Hand it to an addendum. Yes, thank you. Sorry. I've already been, and I'm still trying to process everything, and it's taken, like,
So we'll get there.
Alcohol and other things.
We'll get there. So
where?
when this all started,
Let me complete my addendum. The addendum is before the events that had taken place about what we're about to talk about. I know of John Malecki because my husband won't fucking shut up about it.
no.
The tour. Okay, yeah, the tour. You did become a bit more of a fan.
I became a fan.
You're like, who the fuck is this?
I became a fan of John Malecki's people. Let me put it that way. I wasn't necessarily a fan of like John Malecki personally. I didn't know him personally, but because of what John Malecki's people had already done for you, which you can go into when we get to you in a minute if you want to. If not, that's fine.
Okay.
But when John Malecki's people had already been very, very welcoming and very open and very, very nice to my little family.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about that. Okay. Well, yeah. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. It might help someone.
And so we were fans of the John Malecki company in this household. And whenever you watch, Unscrewed videos or the builder, John Malecki's The Builder videos, if I was awake, I would watch them with you. But I'm not as big into what they do as you are. I'll say that. But anyway, so I wake up, I roll over, I check my phone, and there's a message from one Sam Pula. And I'm like, that's the guy who works for John Malecki. So I open it, thinking like, what in the world does Sam Pula want with me? Like,
You crafty motherfuckers.
and so I read it, and it's like, hey, Sam Pula here, and I'm paraphrasing, but it's like, hey,
Tom, look at your fucking message, and I have yet to hear this message. Read the conversation. I want to hear the conversation.
it's underwhelming.
And we thrive on underwhelming.
I wake up to this message from Sam Pula, and it says, hey, Randy, John and the team recently bought a surprise gift for Harry. I wanted to keep it a secret, so I wanted to reach out to you directly. We'll be in Tennessee next week, and we're hoping to deliver the gift on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Would any of those days work for you and Harry's schedule? We don't want Harry knowing, so if it does work out, please keep it a secret. He sends that message at like 1 o'clock.
In the afternoon?
In the afternoon. Or a little after 2 when I wake up. I said, of course, Thursday is best, but he doesn't get off until 5. Sorry, home until 5. Actually, if it's next week, any day works. And then, because that was actually the week of your birthday party. So you're going to be off on Friday, so I was like, Thursday works best. Then I was like, wait a minute, duh, he's talking about next week. It doesn't fucking matter. Whatever day you guys want to come, it's fine. And then he said, awesome, I'll keep you updated, but we're planning on coming down next Wednesday after 5. I said, awesome. Then I didn't hear anything. And I thought, maybe this is all too good to be true. Maybe this was a fever dream. I know that Harry is a huge fan of these people. Maybe this is a fever dream. Let me check my messages. Okay, it's not a fever dream. The messages are still there. So I reached out again, and I said, hey, let me know if you're still coming today. I work third shift, so I won't be able to coordinate with you until after 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. To which he responded with, hey Brandy, we're on our way. What time will work best for you guys? I know you said Harry doesn't get off at work until 5, with 5:30, 6 o'clock work. I said it does work. We'll see you then. Do you have the address? To which he replied with our address, which I'm not going to read on this channel.
The fact that you're like, do you have our address? And he's like, boom. Of course I do. Are you silly?
Because you have ordered a lot of things.
There's several things from them, and yeah. So, and then all my emails, it has my fucking information.
So yeah, so that's how it went down. How this happened. Then I had to hold this secret for an entire week. Anyone who knows me knows that I can normally keep a pretty good secret, but not from Harry. I cannot keep a secret from Harry. Harry can read it all over my face that I've got a secret. So, and he will pull it out of me. So what I did,
And I kind of did.
what I did was I needed Harry to come home on time that day. I needed him to not go to Lowe's and get lost in Lowe's like he sometimes is wont to do. So I needed him to come home on time that day. So I lied and said that we had secret company, surprise company coming Friday. Would he come home Wednesday and help me clean the house so that our house would be clean for the company come Friday? To which Harry started immediately guessing all of these people and guessed wrong 99% of the time.
Until the end.
Until the end. So I kept the secret for a whole week, although I did tell our best friend Drew.
Probably forgot.
Probably forgot.
He admitted.
Because some certain things lined up where, like, you had asked him to make sure I left on time. Wednesday, he's like, I got kids, and I got to go pick them up from school. And so I'll be gone from work before Harry gets on. Because that's the kind of job we work in. And, yeah, I talked about it the next day with him. Well, yeah, the next time I saw him. And he was like, yeah, I probably forgot.
I did tell him at your birthday party, and there was a lot of drinking involved, so I'm not really all that surprised. But, kept the secret for a week. The day comes, I text Harry like, hey, can you make sure you come straight home from work? We, really want this house clean for the company.
Which immediately sets me off, because I'm like, they're fucking coming tonight, aren't they?
So Harry gets home. I've already got the house clean, and I'm like,
It sounds like laying at the door. She's like, the house is already clean. I need you to take a shower. And I'm like, really? Fucking really? Do you have any other dead giveaways? They're on their way, aren't they? Yeah.
They will be here at 5:30 or 6.
All right.
And then to which Harry started responding with like, do I have to leave? Can I put on my pajamas? Like, can I still put on my slippers? And I'm like, you don't want to put on your pajamas. I guess you can put on the slippers. Definitely shake your head.
Well, yeah, I was like, should I shave my head? And you're like,
Yes.
yes. Shave your head. And I'm like, well, all right. Well, that narrows this down because all my friends do not give a fuck about whether or not my head is shaved. So I'm like, guess what? Pictures might be taken. I want to make sure I look somewhat presentable. So I get the head all shiny-roo, and then something goes, hey, are they from Pennsylvania?
To which I promptly said, no, if it was that big of a secret, like, I couldn't keep that big of a secret from you, Harry. To which you kind of agreed. And then there was something in the back of your skull that said, put it in an Unscrewed shirt.
What I could do I was grabbing a pair of shorts, didn't really care about those. I was looking through the shirts, and I was like, where's my fabric outlet shirt? Nah, that one must be dirty. I don't want to wear the John the Builder shirt, because I don't know. Because if our friends do show up, they're going to be like, what the fuck is that? But the Unscrewed shirt, that's just got a mini choke on. I think I need to wear some Malecki gear for some reason.
The thing, when I put that shirt on and turned around, I just saw this look in your eye, and your face just kind of light up a little. Like it, I can read you. Now, I will give you credit. It was the faintest. It is one of the faintest fucking moments you've ever just been like, well, your face made that sound. And we just like...
So Harry gets dressed, and he goes to the garage for a second. He's going to step out to the garage for a second. And
Yes.
he was going to step out to the garage for a second to take care of something. And then immediately turns around and goes, "You fucking liar. Why did I just see Sam pull walk up to my door?"
No, why didn't I? My words were, why the fuck did I just see Sammy Joe walk off our driveway?
Yes, sorry. That is what you said. And
To which you replied with, I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
don't know what you're talking about.
Fucking liar.
And then the doorbell rang.
Let him in. No, I'll do it. Hey Sam, hey Joe. What the fuck are you guys doing here? We come to see you, bud. Oh, you're come inside. No! First we need you to look at something. What did you do? We brought you something. Okay, cool. We got a surprise for you. And I'm looking in the van like I can't really see anything, and I don't see anything else in the other van.
Right? Minivan, yeah.
And I'm like, I don't see anybody else in the van, so John's not here. Okay. What the fuck is going on? Because I honestly thought that they were just there for a fucking visit just to say hi. I had no idea why the fuck they were here all of a sudden. And then they opened up the back of that fucking van.
And then they opened up the back of that fucking minivan.
This motherfucker, sorry for all the F words, but they are in perfect form right now. But this motherfucker was packed to the...
Oh yeah, like there was barely enough room for their luggage.
Well, they had a hotel.
They did have a
No,
hotel.
they did a turn and burn. That's what they...
You know, they stayed in the hotel overnight. They were flying out next morning.
Yeah, they got their hotel, so I'm sure the bulk of their luggage was, like, in the fucking hotel.
It was pretty light luggage.
Well, I think what we saw was, like, for the camera here.
Oh, maybe. Well, no, I had.
Anyways, regardless.
Well, hold on. I had to get into their van to get our dog out of it. And our dog got loose during this little escapade. And I had to get in their van to get one of our dogs out of their fucking van because Lilith was like, "I'm going back to Pennsylvania."
No, you got me.
And so, like, they didn't pack a lot. Like, everything, like, the van was pretty fucking empty after all the stuff was taken out of it. But what was in it, Harry? What was in the van?
A lot. And when I say a lot, it doesn't justify, because I don't want to say how much it was and, like, cost, but there were so many tools. Folks, I am still processing this. I got a new table saw, a miter saw, a bunch of cordless tools, drills, chainsaw.
You guys will see pictures of all, like, a lot of this in the video that we're gonna upload with this.
But they gave me tools, hand tools. I got a mechanic set that is here.
I even got a new reference out of it.
And now I'm getting rid of all my old stuff. So, but there was even some things left over that I was just like, and they told me when they gave it to me, and they looked at me, and they like, it reiterated this several times. They were like, dude, listen, if there's anything here that you don't want or don't need, you can do whatever you want with it. And I was like, I mean, I'm going to have a hard time finding it. And I did. I did find a couple of things, not gonna lie, but it was like duplicates of things, or like one tool that they got. They also got the more high-performing tool of that one as well. So I kept the high-performing one. The other one, I was just like, okay, cool. Because, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
because
going to take that money and buy the tools that I don't have that I need that didn't come with that kit. How I am sport a lot of Craftsman.
oh yeah, our garage is now covered in black and red. It's now a black and red garage. Like every corner is black and red now, which is fine. Harry's a fan of Craftsman.
Craftsman.
I am familiar with how to use Craftsman.
Craftsman, Daddy. You've been a juggernaut in tools for so long. You've outlasted a lot of these fuckers. You got it in you. You can put to shame all these Ryomis, it's rigid. You can make D-wall shit their pants. You have it in you.
Or, if you think you can stand up, feel free to send us Roby, Cobalt, if you want to send him tools to compare. He'll do a video on them.
I mean, yeah, but
But no, so our garage is now covered basically in red and black. It's a red and black garage, from ceiling to fucking floor.
to give you a little history on why I have a.
Well, hold on, before you do that. So, because they didn't just give you, like, literally a van full, and I mean, like, a nice size fucking minivan, full of tools, but they also gave you the receipt and said, like, literally do what you will with these tools. They're yours to do whatever with. Like, keep them, sell them, return them, whatever. Which I think that, like, the tools was an amazing gift, right? Because even I got some tools out of that. I got a new pocket knife because there was more than one pocket knife in there. I got a new household tape measure. I got a new household screwdriver, and it's one of those screwdrivers that has like the alternating bits.
Yeah, I don't, cordless, like little hand one too. I'm gonna keep in the house that she's gonna learn how to use because it's gonna
Like
be
it?
much easier.
Yeah.
Like
So
portable.
I got some nice, because we had one of those little screwdrivers with the little interchangeable heads, but our dogs chewed it, so I hadn't had one for a while. So if I needed a screwdriver, I'd have to go out to the garage and dig through like this multitude of tools that Harry has to find like the screwdriver that I needed. I no longer have to do that anymore. Like, I've got my own for the house again, which is fucking amazing. Thank you, John Malecki, and thank you, Sam and Joe, for driving it down. And also for just being really, like, nice people.
Yeah, because who the fuck does this?
Well, John Malecki called you because he couldn't make it. He was on vacation.
Yes.
And I feel comfortable saying this because our episode's going to air after their episode. So the reason that they did all this is there's going to be a video that the Unscrewed crew is doing.
Well, by the time this comes out, there will be a video.
Yeah, there's going to be a video. There will be a video. By the time this comes out, there is a video that the Unscrewed crew did where they tested all of the Craftsman tools that they bought. So they literally went to Lowe's and bought every SKU of Craftsman that they could in that store, and then decided that because it was Harry's idea to test the Craftsman tool.
And the reason why is because John is a Home Depot guy, and he tests a lot of the stuff that comes out of there. I guess, and because I've been to a shop and did a tour and whatnot, and the proximity to Home Depot as well is probably what else, because Home Depot is like
Right there.
a hop, skip, and a jump from his shop. So I can definitely see that. And Lowe's is on the other side of town. And, well, Home Depot does carry more power tools on hand. But, I don't know, I'm just a Lowe's fan.
So since it was Harry's idea, because Harry had been telling them for a while that they needed to test out Craftsman,
And that they need to be doing Craftsman or Cobalt.
they decided to do a video, bought every SKU that Lowe's had available of Craftsman tools, and decided that the best use of these tools would be to give them to my dear husband, Harry.
Yeah, because normally they'll take stuff like that they get and they'll put it on their website and let people buy it and stuff like that. But yeah, no, apparently this time all the Craftsman tools are mine.
So before we go any further, make sure that after you listen to this episode of this podcast,
You like and subscribe his shit.
go over to YouTube, find Unscrewed, watch this video, like and subscribe to John's stuff. John's a pretty cool guy, and Harry's about to get into why. But Sam Fula is fucking hilarious. I watch the videos when I do watch them because Sam Fula is fucking hilarious. Like,
A good joke never dies, Sam. Don't you fucking forget it.
and because, let's be honest, Joe is hot. I also watched the episode because Joe is hot.
Jesus. Holy shit.
It's the truth, man.
I mean, yeah, no, Joe's a stud. I'm not gonna lie.
People out there who like men who have no interest in tools watch the videos just to look at Joe because he's hot.
I mean, no, they also watch Sean because he's a big old bear.
And
Sorry to make you weird there, but yeah, no, you're a bear, dude.
so Harry, tell everybody why you like John Malecki so much.
Alright, so your boy had a bit of a problem with some medications and whatnot. Yeah, if you're going through any kind of mental things, make sure you do therapy to figure out why before you get dedicated to any kind of because sometimes, also do the gene testing, because I figured out that kind of the hard way, I don't deal well with antidepressants.
Yeah, you found out the very hard way that you don't deal well with antidepressants.
And I ended up in a very dark place to the point where, yeah, the void was like, hey, come here. I was like, okay, cool. And then, like, I had picked a day and everything, and I was waiting for Brand to go to work, and I put on YouTube to just put some noise on. And John Malecki popped up. I was like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, for some, I don't know what the universe had decided. I was like, oh, watch this fucker. And I fucking hit his videos and I started watching him. And next thing you know, I'm just fucking watching more and more. And she's already gone to work.
And your plan that day
Was to fucking...
unalive yourself.
And I was like, what the fuck? And I just kept watching. And it was the best distraction I could find. Like, just watching him build shit. Because the other things... Because I love watching people build shit. It's one of the greatest things, because engineers, in my mind, are some of the best fucking scientists if they get it right. Because people can think about shit and make math all day. But when you take your hands and you apply that math and you make something and you put a little artistic spin to it, you're the greatest fucking scientist in the world. That's just me. So, and I don't know, I guess because the way he... just his vibe and shit. Yeah, I just found myself fucking, and then I figured it out. And while under medication, I sent him a fucking email and reached out to him and let him know. I was like, dude, I'm not trying to creep you out or anything, but yeah, no, this happened. And he replied. And then since then, I've been supporting him. Like, I buy his merch and shit and watch his videos, and he's got live streams and all that stuff. And when I leave comments and things like that, he fucking replies. And it's not like I'm out there just fucking fishing for shit, but, you know, I leave comments like everybody else does, and he takes the time out to fucking reply to my shit, send me shit. I give him shit. Like, I bust his balls as much as I can.
Because that's how Harry shows love.
Yeah, and that's my fucking love language. Like, if I fucking meet you and then, like, I just bust your balls, and you can tell when I'm being joking or when I'm just, like, straight up being mean, too. But, yeah. You get me to that area, no. You're fucking dull in my book. So, I, then decided one day, said, fuck it, I'm gonna go say hi to this fucker. And I didn't want to do it by myself because I thought that might be weird. And so I come find out later, yeah, John's not big on surprises. So when I was like, hey, Betsy, can we surprise John with maybe like several episodes showing up? Of course, Betsy went, absolutely. And yeah, and she didn't tell us that John doesn't, we didn't find out later that John's not really big on surprises. Like, visits.
So, real quick, Betsy, one of my favorite fucking people, because she is kind of the gatekeeper to John Malecki, and the fact that she let your email get through, like, I honestly think that probably saved your life, and I will forever be in debt to that woman.
Yeah, so, and the whole, I guess, lesson to be learned from all this is, yeah, guys, check your mental health.
Yeah.
If you ever find yourself, like, if somebody asks you if you're okay, and you reply with fucking, I'm just tired. If you ever find yourself going, not, I'm exhausted, not, I'm sleepy, I'm worn out. Every guy knows the code. You ever find yourself fucking speaking those words, find a way to talk to somebody, because it doesn't end well. That's why we're fucking the highest statistic in the goddamn world when it comes to unaliving ourselves, as the old mouth says.
Well, on YouTube, and unfortunately in TikTok, if you say the other word, you'll get canceled. They won't let your video get through, so, because they think that you're promoting it, which I, as a mental health professional, would never fucking promote unless you're fucking terminally ill. Like, I do believe that if you're terminally ill, then you should be able to check out with dignity. But outside of that, like, I would never fucking promote such a thing, because, yeah, I would have been devastated.
So, figured out the medication, got that taken care of, and yeah, the story is that, I don't know, I have no fucking clue. I'm still in awe. I'm like, who does this shit?
And not only did they let us know, because I didn't know, right? Like, I didn't know what the gift was. I didn't know why they were coming to Tennessee. I just knew they were coming to Tennessee and they had a gift for you. So I had expected that A, they were coming to Tennessee for a project and like you just happened to be a stop on the way. And B, that they were going to give you like a tool. We tested this one tool and we're going to give it to you. So here you go. Here's this tool.
Oh no,
I did not expect
it. Like, if you would have said gift, I'd have been like, did I win the workbench and they're fucking bringing it to me? Which, I love that workbench.
But then when they got here, we found out that the gift was so much bigger than we had expected. And two, they specifically did this for Harry. Like, they came down here to Tennessee, which is not a short drive from Pennsylvania.
And they had done a workshop giveaway before that somebody had won. You had to like win it. This, I didn't have to win shit.
They just thought it would be a nice gesture.
Yeah.
Which it was a nice gesture.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It was an amazing gesture. Like, you know, he has so many tools that I have tools now. So this was an amazing fucking gesture.
Like, one of the best tools I fucking found out there. And it's so simple. The fender protector.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. Little piece of material that you just throw over the fender. You can lean on it, put your greasy hands on it so you're not getting fucking oil prints and whatnot all over.
All over your car, yeah. And let me also just say that, you know, like John did call, like he wasn't able to come because he was on vacation. But he did call and you guys did a FaceTime and that was nice. But
Chubby.
Sam
Well, indirectly, but yeah.
Sam and Joe, like they didn't just drop off the shit and then bail. Like they hung out for a minute. And they had a beer, they played with our dogs, you know, they petted the stray cat that lives next door. Like
They had it.
that says pet it. I didn't say feed it. But yeah, there's this cat, just like the neighborhood cat, like it belongs to someone because it has a fucking collar.
Yeah, and just walks in.
But it just,
I was like, can you don't let her get out?
it's everyone's cat. It's a neighborhood cat. And it was like they were the nicest fucking guys. Like I didn't get, like, because I was trying to give, you know, Harry the room to interact when we were in Pennsylvania. Like I didn't really get a lot of time to talk to them. But they're the nicest fucking people. Like you would never know that they're YouTube famous because they're just the nicest fucking people.
So, yeah, thanks guys. But I have no idea what to do. I'm going to use these tools. Oh God, I'm going to use this. And I'm going to try to film as much as I can.
Oh yeah, this is reawakened. The bug to launch.
If you have any advice on how to make the editing easier, please let me know. I hate editing.
Other than hiring an editor because we can't quite afford that. That's on the budget right now.
Well, that's the one thing that kills, but I guess, I mean, that's part of it though. You want to grind, you gotta deal with the bullshit. It's like sanding. Nobody likes fucking sanding. That's why we invented white belt sanders and stuff. Sorry. Yeah, there's certain things like planing. Who wants to hand plane shit anymore? Well, there are certain things, because there also is, like, sometimes very relaxing. But if you gotta do a bunch of no, zip, 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 yeah, it's straight. Anyway, so yeah, no,
So be sure to like and subscribe in all the podcast places. We're also all over social media like Herpes. And be sure to give John Malecki and the Unscrewed crew some love on the YouTubes, because I don't think they're anywhere else besides YouTube. Like they might be on Instagram.
go find the Builder Bunker app.
Oh yeah, they do have an app, but I think they're on Instagram. But I don't think they do the TikToks or any of that stuff. I tried to find them on TikTok and I couldn't find them on TikTok.
Oh no, they just they pull out their ideas off TikTok.
So like I think they're on TikTok maybe, but like personally, so you can't find them. Like I think it's their personal accounts.
Facebook, Instagram, but it's normally just John Malecki the Builder on YouTube or John Malecki Unscrewed. That's where you'll find out videos and whatnot. Yeah, and then August 31st on the Unscrewed channel, yours truly might make an appearance for when they come to deliver everything, so the reaction and whatnot.
Yeah, because we can talk about it because this won't air until after theirs airs. So right now there is, like, when this airs right now, not right now as in this exact second,
Yep.
but there's a video. We haven't seen it, but there is a video of like the whole process of them doing the shopping at Lowe's, testing the tools. I think they videotaped some of the drive, and the delivery of the tools. So be sure to like that specifically. But go give John Malecki and the Unscrewed crew some love because we are very, very grateful in the Davis household. We will be fans for